Our clothing system is all about layering. So we, have your base layer, and then you have other insulating layers, and then you have your wind layer. And that system came from having spent time in the Arctic with the Inuit. Back in 1983, my husband Paul and Will Steger wanted to do an expedition unsupported to the North Pole.
On May the 1st, 1986, 3 Minnesotans were among 6 people who reached the North Pole by dog sled. They traveled across 500 miles of sea ice, surviving only on what they carried with them.
They were looking for somebody to sew all the clothing for all the team members, and I volunteered. My experience prior to sewing, getting involved with this North Pole expedition was 8th grade home ec. But Will and Paul needed a sewer. I started by experimenting with the sewing. I had just a little home machine, and I started making clothing for the team members. They would tell me what they wanted. Can you try this fabric, this fabric? Then they would report back and say, oh, that worked really well, or that didn't work well at all. By doing that, I came up with a set of patterns. I started developing my own style, and from my background, I have a Scandinavian background and interest in the Arctic. It all started to come together by 1989 when Paul did the Bering Bridge expedition. That's when I needed help, and that's when I hired people.